A lot of us is heading into the fantasy players, and we're looking for wide receivers to plug off the waiver wire, either as depth or someone to plug into our lineups. I got one for you today. We're going to go over to Demarcus Robinson, wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens. I've been talking about him in a lot of the videos lately, either with the must-start videos or the sneaky start videos, but he's been a player who's been a sneaky fantasy asset over the last few weeks. Looking over his last 4 games, he has been productive, averaging 7 targets per game, a 23.5% target share, 24 routes per game, 255 air yards, a 29.9% share of the Ravens' passing air yards, and during this time, he has been averaging 11.5 PPR fantasy points per game, so he's getting you double digits. He's got a high floor, may not give you that boom ceiling, but at least he's consistent with this workload. Last week, in week 14, he saw 6 targets, equating to a 35.3% target share, and got 10.2 PPR fantasy points, so not too shabby. Good enough to get the job done. Good enough for a wide receiver that you're plucking off waivers. He's getting some workload. He's getting volume, which means he's consistent. He may not go boom on you. He may not be a top tier wide receiver, but if you're looking for a guy who's getting targeted, who's getting some looks, who's gaining a decent amount of air yards, not a ton of them, but a decent, Demarcus Robinson is a guy that could help you out. He's good enough to patch things up, especially if you're good at the rest of your lineup and you just got that one flex spot you need to hammer home. He's a guy that you know that's going to get you at least 5 targets. And with those 5 targets, you don't know what's going to happen, but that's better than posting a goose egg up from week to week. But on average, here in the last 4 or 5 weeks, he's been giving you double-digit fantasy points, being productive, getting it done, and helping bridge that gap for some of these fantasy teams who are good at running back, good at wide receiver, quarterback, and tight end, but needs help at that flex spot. And he's just been steady. He's just a steady wide receiver who's not super sexy. It's not going to win your league, but he's good enough to help you get by to the next week as long as he keeps getting this workload. Let me know in the comments what you think about Demarcus Robinson. I want to hear about it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Only going to help you going forward. Waiver wire pickups, stash plays, sneaky starts, must starts, dynasty, rookie drafts, everything else. It's all here. But I want to thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next video.